Alright, so today is my first day ever recording for myself or for a blog. I've always thought I look weird enough to be on camera and shit. So I wanted to talk and start blogging about how hard it is with ADHD and living my life and having all these great ideas, right? And you know how long it took me to start this video because I kept forgetting what I was doing. And honestly, like every app on my phone, 100 of them, it's like I go through them one at a time. I start an e-commerce store and I still haven't fucking got anything on there. And it's like I keep fucking up on my life. And so I'm on Vyvanse now, but it doesn't really help right now. I think it's because I need to take more of it, and get used to it or whatever. But this is my everyday look. I'm not using filters or anything on this blogs or channels, whatever the fuck this is even called. And I honestly don't even want to edit the video because I know I'm going to sound stupid to myself. I know I'm going to... Looking at myself on recordings, I've always thought that I looked retarded or sounded weird or whatever. I shouldn't say retarded. Oh shit, see what I mean? So looking at myself right now on the camera, it's still a little weird to me. This is how people look at me all day long. I don't even look in the mirror at all. When I do, it's either pop a pimple or shave or whatever it may be. And I don't even shave that much. Look at me. So I don't know. I'm probably going to do a podcast or something and just start talking. I would hope that one of my friends, which isn't many anymore, I'll start from the beginning right now. I'm 36 years old. I'm an addict, a meth addict. But I have not touched meth since January 14th, after my daughter was born. And it's been really rough on me. I'm not even a year sober yet. It's fucking hard, man. I'm not even gonna lie. It is one of the hardest things in my life to be sober. And it's not that I want the drug. I don't want the drug at all anymore. It's just coming off of the drug. You would think meth is just pork chop and a pill, right? Like you need to eat and go to sleep. No. For 5 months, I still thought everybody was a cop. Every shadow I thought was following me. And I had all these ideas that never would ever start. Like some non-for-profit ideas that really were good ideas, but... And that's the thing, is like, so... My mind is still warped, and like... I don't have any friends anymore, except for maybe one of my friends named Pirate Tom. And a couple other people, but I don't associate with certain people anymore. And I hated that I had to get away from some of them. Like there's one person, my friend Matt, he definitely is like a brother to me. He's been there when I cried and been there for me for everything. And I've tried to be there for him, more than our families were. We were that to each other. And my ADHD now is causing me to lose my relationship. I know Mandy won't leave me, and I love her to death, man. She's the love of my life, and I know she knows it, and I know she knows I mean well all the time, but she's always suspicious that I'm high on meth. Like, so the past 2 weeks, I've been sporadically, I slept for 3 days, so I skipped my Vyvanse for 3 days because I was sick, and it wasn't even that I was sick, I was just tired. Sometimes my brain just shuts down still, and I just need to go to bed, But I didn't want to get out of bed because I'm so depressed. And I'm depressed because I lost my job at Goodwill for performance issues. It sounds like sex. But I lost my job at Goodwill. They laid me off. And that was the first job I'd had in years to actually work more than a month or a day or whatever. And then since Goodwill, I've worked at McDonald's with a piece of shit person, AJ. He means well, and I love the dude, but he's not a very good person to work with at the same time. I think it would have been a lot better me working for him without him being around type deal. And the thing is, I'm a very, very good person, a very good worker. I know, and I get so fucking fed up when I fuck up. I fuck up bad. But anyway, so I've worked at McDonald's with AJ, and now I'm working with a company called Red Oak Industries. And I went from 13 an hour to 15 an hour to $29.75 an hour with AJ, or whatever it may be, back down to $9 an hour. And it's not about the hour, the pay. It's about, I don't have a trade. I don't have a person in the world that would give me a chance to work with them because of my background. By the way, my background is horrible, but I'm not a child molester or a rapist or anything. Trust me, I've done a lot of thefts. Me and my ex-wife had some issues when I was on Spice, and so I have batteries, and everybody's gonna think, oh, this motherfucker's a woman beater. No, let me tell you something. That is from her hitting me with a pistol that she stole from me. And yes, I did slap her, and I walked away after that, and everybody's seen it, and I got arrested for it. I thought we were over things, me and her, like, try to be friends and put past the past, but she always brings drama to every fucking thing that she does. And just lately I had to block her on Facebook and everything because I tried helping her out with the situation, and I was probably the only motherfucker in this world that cared enough to help her out. And then she just started shit between me and this guy that lives at her mom's, and he threatened my family. Well, I went over there and knocked on the door and banged on the door. I was going to tase him. Like, I'm a redhead. I have a mouth. Because you're not going to threaten me or my family. Well, you can threaten me all you want, just don't my family. But, so, that went. He never answered the door. He didn't answer the door the other day either. But Mariana's the one that started that shit by sending a screenshot about how I felt about him in a situation there. His dogs, man. So his dogs are malnutritioned poorly. Like, they're 2 lovable pit bulls, blue pits. Sweetest dogs in the world. So he falls asleep, or he just doesn't pay attention to them for hours on end, and they piss on the bed because they can't hold it anymore, and he starts whipping them with a stick. Bam, bam. As hard as he can, and yells at them like they're fucking children, like they understand his language. Like he's another fucking dog, but, and it's like, and they deserve a lot better, and I thought maybe he'd have changed. He was supposed to clean this trailer. I'll tell this about another time. So anyways, this guy said that he would end my life so my daughter would not see me grow, or I wouldn't see my daughter grow up, because Mariana sent him a screenshot of where I said that I think the dogs need to be taken from him because of what he does to them. And, well, I guess the truth hurts, really, because that's what happened, and I'm going to tell you a lot. I've watched a lot of blogs, okay, and I've watched a lot of videos, and this being my first one, I'm scared, yeah, but this is just to tell everybody, seeing how many times I've switched stories, I need to stay on track. So this new blog, or these videos, are going to be posted mainly about my ADHD struggles, but the podcast or whatever, the longer videos, I don't know what you want to call them, or I hopefully have someone with me, are going to be about my business plan or whatever. And it's a weird business. I kind of feel like Willy Wonka. Building a business on dreams is exactly what I'm doing. So I want to have a company that is solely providing themselves to help older people or younger people or whoever it may be that needs help, or comes up with an idea about integrating their life with AI and different things. So one of the things I seen the other day was this man. Wouldn't it be cool if we were on a phone call, and so let's just say I had a 10-bedroom house, and every room I walked to, that phone call followed me, and it was on a speaker system throughout the house, right? And the speakers there are speakers now that direct their sound directly towards you as long as you're in a certain radius underneath them. So let's imagine that, it followed me through the house, sensor-wise, and each light turned on and off behind me, the door shut behind me automatically. I'm not that lazy. I would want to open the doors, of course, but, it's just, where was I at? See? So, imagine a phone call followed me through the house and the lights turned on and off and stuff like that. Integrating something like that into the world. I know there already exist things like that, but they're outrageously expensive when it shouldn't be. There are 4 things in my life that I've learned that should not have any expense to it, and that's education, food, shelter, and healthcare. If those 4 things were in every single human's mind that doesn't have a price tag on it. Yeah, doctors should be paid, but doctors should be paid if you get well. Doctors should be paid accordingly, yes. They shouldn't be paid this much money for healthcare. I'm sorry, yeah, they're lifesavers, a lot of them, and those are the ones that should be paid, is like the ones that are seriously fucking saving lives, like with cancer and surgeries for brain surgeries and shit. Those people need their money, whatever, but they don't need to be driving a Porsche around because they saved some woman's life that was overdosing. That's, most doctors do exactly what me and you can do. They'll prescribe a medication that's very generic most of the time. Like, let's say you go in there and stub your toe. First of all, they can't do anything for a broken toe, so they just do nothing, wrap your foot. And a lot of the things that people go to the emergency room for is a lot of things you can just do at home, Or say, if I break an arm, yeah, I need my arm in a cast so it doesn't get fucked up even more. That's obvious. Do I need to go to the doctor for that? No. I could get the material myself and do material. Would it be as good as theirs? No, because they're professionals at it. I'm not. But pharmaceutical companies definitely are running this world more than anybody wants to realize. And that would be another subject one day. You'll realize one of these days that pharmaceutical companies run this world. Do they politically object themselves in this world? I think that's the way to say it. No, they just run the background. They don't care about being in politics at all. They just want part of that money. But in another subject, what money is there really? Because we're just under the illusion that we actually own something, or that there is real money, when really the government owns everything and they're just making us think that we own it. The illusion of having items and stuff like that. The only thing that you actually own in your entire fucking life is nothing. To be honest with you, and you can do your research more than I probably have, but I know for a fact that you don't even have free will. And I can't get into specifics right now, but I will later, okay? I will on another short episode. You have no free will. You have nothing. You are genetically dispositioned to be who you are now. A working provider for whoever it may be. And anyway, so I just want to let you guys know, or if you want to follow my blog, that this is just about my fucking struggles with ADHD and how depressing it really fucking is, and how bad I want to cry or be happy or whatever. And I really just want to break down every fucking day of my life, man. I do. I want to break down every moment. I feel like I'm about to break down now, and I don't even have my girlfriend anymore to. Every time I say something's wrong with me, she's like, "I'm sorry, I don't know how to come for you," but she doesn't even try. And it's my fault. We've been through some shit, And I lose everybody I love because I either push them away with the dumb shit I do, or they just think I'm crazy. There's only certain people that sits there and actually wants to listen to me that I intrigue, and those are the people that I know are woken up, And I'm not good with words either, so it makes it even harder on these things. But so yeah, well, I'm Roger Taylor. Everybody calls me roghole, so Maybe we'll just call this Roghole's blog. And I'll make as many videos as I can. Like I said, it's hard to do, but the more people that, I guess, view it or whatever, the more I'll put them out there. And I know this video quality probably sucks and the sound quality sucks, but I'll get more equipment sooner or later. Just, I want you guys to be honest about everything, and then tell me your struggles with ADHD, you know, and then maybe we can come to a common conclusion, a common answer to these things, and help each other out, you know. And, well, I'll see you guys later. All right, bye.